Longest winning streak. The Pittsburgh Penguins hold the record for the longest winning streak in NHL history, winning 17 consecutive games during the 1992 to 1993 season. In the world of hockey, few names carry as much weight and influence as that of Mario Lemieux. As one of the greatest players to ever lace up a pair of skates, Lemieux's impact on the sport goes far beyond his impressive stats and highlight reel goals. One area where Lemieux has had a lasting impact is in the world of hockey equipment, specifically the evolution of gear. When Lemieux burst onto the scene in the 1980s, the equipment worn by hockey players was vastly different from what we see today. At the time, players wore bulky, heavy gear that was designed more for protection than performance. Skates were clunky and uncomfortable, helmets were basic and offered little in the way of protection, and sticks were made of heavy wood that often splintered upon impact. Lemieux was one of the first players to recognize the need for better, more advanced equipment. He worked closely with equipment manufacturers to develop gear that was lighter, more durable, and designed to enhance performance on the ice. One of the most notable advancements that Lemieux helped pioneer was the use of composite sticks. These sticks were much lighter and more flexible than traditional wooden sticks, giving players a greater feel for the puck and allowing for more powerful shots. In addition to sticks, Lemieux also played a role in the development of lighter, more protective helmets. While helmets had been mandatory in the NHL since the 1970s, many players found them uncomfortable and restrictive. Lemieux worked with manufacturers to create helmets that were not only safer, but also more comfortable and aerodynamic. These advancements helped reduce the risk of head injuries and concussions, making the game safer for players at all levels. Another area where Lemieux's influence can be seen is in the design of skates. In the early days of his career, players wore leather boots with steel blades, which were heavy and prone to wear and tear. Lemieux worked with manufacturers to develop skates that were lighter, more supportive, and offered better grip on the ice. These advancements not only improved performance, but also reduced the risk of ankle and foot injuries. Overall, Lemieux's impact on hockey equipment has been significant. His willingness to push the boundaries and work with manufacturers to develop innovative gear has helped shape the modern game of hockey. Today, players at all levels benefit from the advancements that Lemieux helped pioneer, from lightweight composite sticks to advanced protective gear. As we look to the future of hockey equipment, it's clear that Lemieux's influence will continue to be felt. Players and manufacturers alike will continue to push the boundaries of technology and design, all in an effort to improve performance and safety on the ice. And while we may never see another player quite like Mario Lemieux, his legacy will live on in the gear that bears his name.